Hello, it is the 5th of October, so it is time for hashtag FFC Challenge 2023. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create 6x6 inches Concertina Pop Up Card without any cutting dies. For today's project, I'm going to use Mintay papers called Golden Days, and I got them at the Hobby Craft Show couple of weeks ago. Let's create the card base. I've got 6 by 12 inches brown card and I'm going to score it at 6 inches all the way down. Now I'm going to fold and burnish it and then decorate the inside of the card first. It is super quick and simple and I really wanted to go with autumnal colors today using Mintay papers. So first I've got two squares, 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to use my liquid glue to assemble them inside of the card, and then I'm going to use the design papers from that beautiful collection from Mintay Papers called Golden Days. I'm going to create two squares measuring 5.5 by 5.5 of an inch. If you haven't heard about hashtag FFC Challenge 2023, it is hosted by Monika PaperMona every 5th of the month. We're going to create a different fancy fold for you. If you'd like to take part, all you have to do is to use that hashtag, and for October, we've got that beautiful Concertina Pop Up Card. I've already seen some other beautiful projects created by Monika, Katarina, Sabine, also Denise and Jenny. And I have to tell you that their Concertina cards are simply gorgeous. And I left the links to the YouTube channels in the description down below, so go and have a look. Now let's create the mechanism for the inside of the card. I've got 5 3/4 by 11 3/4 of an inch cream card. I'm going to fold it in half and then using my scoring tool, I'm going to burnish that fold. When this is ready, then I will need a pencil and a ruler. And this is very tricky to do. So you need a very good ruler. So here I'm going to place my ruler so the 3 inches is exactly in the middle. So I've got 1/8 left on both the left and the right hand side. I made a mark. Now I'm going to make a mark exactly 1.5 from that point. Then again from the bottom and then from the top as well. 1.5 of an inch. And then we're going to create some lines to make it easier to actually cut that triangle here. So using my pencil, I'm going to go to that dot I created. As you can see, we've got a triangle. And this will really give that pop mechanism work very well. I'm going to use my scissors, and if you want, you can also use an eraser to get rid of the pencil marks as well. Have you ever created a concertina pop-up card? I've seen different projects for this fancy fold, but I haven't seen 6 by 6 inches, so I figure out all the measurements myself. But I will leave the link in the description down below for the video I was inspired by, so you can check this one as well. So when this is ready, then we can decorate it. I decided to use those two beautiful papers, and I'm not going to do any measurement. I'm going to use Marta's drop of sunshine technique, which is actually to make a pencil dot to make sure you know exactly where to cut it. So I'm going to do it from the top and the bottom, and I really want to have a nice cream border. I'm going to use that, as you can see, diagonal line, and I'm going to trace it from that pencil mark. Really quick and simple, and I'm going to cut two at the same time, and one has to be face down. So now, as you can see, I've got that triangle, and I'm going to use my scissors to cut the excess off. It's not going to fit at the moment, but I'm going to show you my trick. So you don't really need any measurement here. So as you can see, we've got that gap here. So I'm going to use my scissors and cut along that diagonal line. So my first panel is ready, and then I'm going to cut the second one, and they will overlap. And I don't mind it at all. I'm going to repeat the process on the other side as well. So when this is ready, we can use a liquid glue to assemble the elements together. And I'm using my one and only liquid glue, magic glue. And if you'd like to get it, I left the link in the description down below. Often do you make fancy folds? Do you have your favorite style? Please let me know in the comments down below. I also wonder, have you ever used Mintay papers for your beautiful makes? If you have, what did you create? So this one is ready. Now we have to create a different element for that mechanism. And actually, it is pretty simple. So I need 2 by 4 inches cream card, and I'm going to score it at 1/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch, and then 1.5 of an inch, and 1 3/4 of an inch. So as you can see, it is pretty long. So now I'm going to use my trimmer to actually cut it into 4 smaller pieces. So if you want to create those panels for pop-up elements, I think this is the best way. So here I'm folding and burnishing the score lines using my scoring tool. And when I'm happy with it, then I can use my trimmer. And if you'd like to get it, I also left the link in the description down below. As you can see, one of the sides is slightly bigger. So now I'm going to place it at 3 inches, so cut 1 inch off. Then I'm going to place it at 2 inches, and then 1 inch. So I've got 4 equal panels. Really cool, right? So it will save you time. So when this is ready, then we can assemble them together. And to do it, I really have to make sure that they fold really well. And with the shorter side, I'm going to place it closer to the score line. But I'm only going to use the cream element on the cream border. So this way, no one is going to see it. How cool that is, right? And make sure the glue is set before you move on to the next step. As you can see, I wasn't very patient here, so I had to put a little bit more glue. You have to repeat the process. The longer side has to be closer to the scoring line inside of the card. So now I'm going to turn it here, and again the shorter side closer to the score line. And when this is ready, then we can put that element we created with quite an unusual shape. I really like this card. To be honest, I wasn't very sure how it's going to turn out when I was creating it, but the end result is really, really cool. And I really hope you'll give this one a go. So as you can see, I'm putting my liquid glue on those 4 panels and also on the spine of my shape. And this element is very crucial to make sure the glue is set before you move on. So here I'm going to push it inside again, just to make sure everything is adhered properly. And when I'm happy with it, then we can create 2 other elements for that Concertina Pop Up Card. And to do it, I've got 2 panels measure 1.5 by 11 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to score it at 2 inches, 3 3/4. Then I need 5 7/8. And then the next one is 8 inches and 9 3/4. And when this is ready, then I'm going to repeat the process on the other panel. So again, it is 1.5 by 11 3/4. So I'm going to score it at 2 inches, 3 3/4, 5 7/8, and then 8 inches and 9 3/4. Here, as I can see, I actually made a mistake. I did 5 3/4. That's why the scoring wasn't properly done here. But I fixed it anyway. So the idea is to have 2 opposite sides exactly the same length. And I did it in the end. I figured it out. But with the one you can see on the left, there were no mistakes. So here I'm going to fold the lines again. And when this is ready, I'm going to make sure it's evenly spaced. So this one, you can decorate it the way you want. But again, I use exactly the same collection from Mintay papers, those golden days. I created lots of smaller panels. So fancy folds are perfect for smaller elements. So I need 4 panels measuring 1 1/4 by 1 3/4 of an inch. And when this is ready, then I need 4 panels measuring 1 1/4 by 1 1/2. And then 4 panels 1 1/4 by 1 7/8. Really easy to do and very effective in the end. Now I'm going to use my liquid glue to assemble the elements. And again, if you'd like to take part in our challenge, hashtag FFC Challenge 2023 hosted by Monika, PaperMona. All you have to do is to create your own version of Concertina Pop Up Card for October. And we also have a Facebook group, so you can join us there for amazing inspiration from other crafters as well. So don't forget to use that hashtag on your social media so we can see what you create. And don't forget to check Monika, Katarina, Sabine, Denise, Jenny as well with their beautiful fancy folds. So now we can assemble it inside of the card. And as you can see, my top and the bottom panels here are 1 1/2 of an inch. So it is exactly the same height as of my element here. I'm only going to put the glue on the very left and very right panel, and I'm only going to adhere them on my part inside. And this is the way, because if you put glue on other elements, then it's not going to be open very well. And we really want that pop-up element. I'm going to repeat the process at the very bottom, and to be honest, my glue just finished here. So I had to go and get a new bottle or tube of my favorite glue. So now when this is ready, you can decorate it the way you want if you want, or we can move on and decorate the front of the card. And that's what I did. I really like when all the elements match on my projects, and I'm going to use the same brown card to create a slightly smaller square for the front. And this one will measure 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 of an inch, and the design paper is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to put some double-sided foam adhesive for extra dimension. And from that beautiful design paper from Mintay, I also fussy cut some other elements to decorate that project as well. Sometimes on the back of the front cover or back cover, you actually have some elements to fussy cut, and that's exactly what I did. So I actually fussy cut those 3 elements. I'm going to add some double-sided foam adhesive on 2 of the pumpkins. I'm going to add 1 layer, and on the smaller one, 2 layers for extra dimension. Really quick, simple, but very effective in the end. And that Concertina pop-up card has a lot of dimension, so it's not going to go flat in the envelope. I would suggest either a box or padded envelope, and that will really make sure that everything fits there. So as you can see, my pumpkins are ready. Now what we need here is a sentiment. And from my stash, I chose one in Polish, all the best. And then I use exactly the same brown color to back it up, just to give me the same border. And I wonder, do you do the same for your card making projects? Please let me know in the comments down below. Also wonder, have you celebrated World Cardmaking Day this year? Because we had amazing collaboration with Monika, Katarina, and Marta for that World Cardmaking Day, and we created 4 different collections you can get for free. And I left the link in the description down below to my free collection, so you can have a look and download it for free. So my Concertina pop-up card is finished. I really wonder, what do you think about this? If you want, you can also create the panel, white panel for the back to write the message. Yeah, I just left it blank for now. So don't forget about our hashtag FFC Challenge 2023. In October, we create the Concertina pop-up card. and go to our Facebook group to see other beautiful projects using this card style. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Happy crafting!